Hey guys, Camilla here. I'll get to why I've been away for a bit again in a minute, but first, just a couple of words about today's piece. I was trying to resist the urge to do an it drawing because that's what everyone is doing right now, and I usually try to stay away from what everyone else is doing. Not necessarily consciously or on purpose, I just often feel the need to rebel a bit, I guess. And I'm also trying to work towards doing something other than fan art and develop my own art style more. But I was going through a bit of a rough stage with my art recently and decided I'm just going to allow myself to do whatever I feel inspired to do, and I'm actually super happy with this drawing and the video. And this kind of brings me to today's topic too. Art block or artist block and how I get through it. So, as I briefly mentioned in my old artwork video, I had a trip to Uganda in the beginning of October, and we saw a lot of amazing creatures in the wild in their natural habitat. We saw chimpanzees, mountain gorillas, lions, hippos, and so on. I got a lot of amazing reference pictures for my artwork and was in general super inspired by the whole trip, and it gave me a lot of cool ideas for future artwork as well. Well, this was a very enriching experience. My anti-malaria medicine started to be a real pain in the ass once I got back from our trip. I was on mefloquine, which is known to have some very nasty side effects for some people, and of course I was one of those people. I was not sleeping very well. I had a lot of nightmares, or just a lot of dreams in general. I was constantly feeling very paranoid and had a lot of anxiety. I also got daily headaches, and because I wasn't sleeping very well and kept waking up throughout the night, I was also very tired all the time. At some point I just lost interest in everything and started feeling a bit depressed and just constantly negative. I felt frustrated, obviously, because I knew I needed to get back to my art and to my work, but I just couldn't get anything done. Anytime I tried, I hated every single line I made on the paper. And finally I just decided this doesn't work anymore, and I called the doctor, and thankfully I got to switch my medicine to something a bit nicer, and my side effects slowly started to wear off. I feel like this is an important thing to talk about because every artist goes through art blocks and mental blocks every now and then. The reasons and the things leading up to it might be different, but it happens to all of us. And sometimes we forget this, especially on social media, where it's normal to only show the very positive, amazing, productive side of our lives and leave out the bad days. So, how do we get out of the funk? A lot of artists on YouTube have talked about this. Artists like Bailey J and Happy D Artist say that you just have to do it anyways, force yourself to get it done. And I do agree with this, but I want to point out some important things about it. First of all, be kind and understanding towards yourself. Tell yourself you need to get your shit together and get things done, but do it as a loving mother or a good friend would. Acknowledge that you need to get through this, but also have some understanding for yourself, and instead of banging your head against the wall and screaming mean, negative things at yourself, try to make it easier for yourself to work through it. Don't just throw yourself dramatically on your bed and say you can't do anything because you have an art block and just wait for it to pass. Work towards getting over it, and in any way you can. What I usually like to do is watch other artists' videos on YouTube and kind of feed off their good workflow and get inspired. I also go through my Instagram feed and like a lot of beautiful artwork. Don't be discouraged by others' artwork, but be inspired. Think, wow, that's gorgeous, I want to draw something that pretty too. I allow myself to stay in my comfort zone for once. I use the materials I feel like using, draw what I feel like drawing, and if something doesn't feel right, I stop and try something else. Watching inspiring movies or just an old favorite also helps me a lot. I try to address what's causing this negative feeling. Am I feeling stressed about something in particular? Why? Am I scared of my artwork being ugly? Would that be so terrible though? Try to understand yourself and be more self-aware. This is where I've found self-help books to be extremely helpful. I love Jen Sincero's You Are a Badass, and right now I'm reading Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I also highly recommend exercise. It might sound a little bit cheesy, but exercising makes your body release endorphins, aka happy hormones, which also might help you feel more positive and just get you out of your funk. I've been working out at the gym a lot, I've been doing it for many years, and this always helps me feel better about myself, and it also takes away a bit of this failure stress, because working out makes me feel like I have accomplished at least something, even if I don't create something that particular day. Okay, wow, that was a lot of talking, but these are the things that help me when I feel stuck. Please share what helps you get through an art block in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up if any of my methods has proven to be helpful for you as well. I will be back soon, hopefully with some Africa-inspired art. Until then, stay positive and creative, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Hiya, Georgie.